Greetings, greetings, one and all, earthlings. All praises be unto the Most High. Just the Father sit up in Zion and raining out the flesh, yeah? Yeah. It might be a little windy out here, hopefully. I'm trying to block the wind. It's a windy day, but it's a beautiful day. Give thanks for your life. Let your praises ascend. Let them swiftly perch into and onto the sensible and swiftly bore their way through and penetrate through all the realms. The Trinity is 2 and 1, indeed, into the Holy of Holies, man. Indeed, the Kadusa Kadusan. Nearly I Rastafari. Let me try to get behind this tree because it's kind of windy. Yeah? Praises be Most High. Still Selassie, man, Ramen, and TNI. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful day. Give thanks for your life. Give thanks for your life. You know what I'm saying? Life is precious. Life is magical, mystical. Life is great. Life is a blessing. Life is a joy. You know, life is a treasure. Life is precious. You know, life is the ultimate. Life is love. So do give thanks. Sila Selassie, man, Ramen, and TNI. Yeah? Yeah, well, I mean, well, well, yeah. Yeah, well. No, yeah. You know, hail am I. It's a beautiful day. Thank Jah for life. We are here. Grand Rise, Resurrection, one and all. Yes, darlings, seedlings, earthlings, islings, arlings, zealings. I'm telling you, you know, yes. Just cling to the King. Yeah? Just cling to the King. Anyways, we do give thanks. It's a beautiful day. It's a judgment, people. See? And it ain't pretty out there. I told you. This thing turn up. I told you. Yeah? Yesterday's podcast, I said it is 11:22 on the timer, which means a big judgment. A portal is going to fling wide open, and well, all of you people who are doing bad will watch the bad come back to you and to others who have nothing to do with it. And you do good, I watch the good come to you and to others who are doing good as well. The good will only reach those doing the good. No? Yes, and I felt it, and so it's a big judgment. I told you, have huge mega Zerment incoming alert, people. I'm going to post it again. Yeah, well, the reason why I told you that is because, well, I told you, I was standing on the corner and I was talking to these guys, you know, the little gang, you know, Marcus, or more Cos, who I might love you, but you don't love me, you know. And, you know, remember, he lost 2 of his brothers to gun violence because of his big mouth, including my sister's baby father, who was a friend of his because of his big mouth, including another friend who died with his other brother. This would be his second brother that was murdered, which would be his second oldest brother, including a 5th man by the name of John, whom I know quite well because of this man and his big mouth. 5 men are dead because of this guy. Anyways, well, I'm on the corner. They didn't know I was coming out. I came out, man, to smoke. I just feel it. Listen, that morning, okay, and the night prior, my neighbors were acting stupid. Miguel and Melanie. I call him Banglestein because he looked like a Frankenstein. So I call him Banglestein because he's from Bangladesh. And I call her Melobany, yeah, because she has a warrant out for arrest and she's running from the law like her name is Bonnie. You remember Bonnie and Clyde? Yeah? Here Clive Davis fell dead. I told you, big fishes dropping. Big, huge, juicy fishes. Gonna fall, man. I told you. Anyways, Clive Davis, you know, so you know he's dead, so you know it's all coming out. That's what they said. That's what they said. They always, it's a big secret and rumor in Hollywood that once Clive goes, everything else is coming out. You know what I'm saying? All the secrets, everything's coming to light when Clive dies. So you're prepared for the Epstein files to be released and many more things. And I was saying yesterday that your Benjamin Netanyahu had some conference in Israel the other day with some guys. Like, I don't know, I think this guy's like a foreign minister to the U.S. And I told you what he said about, well, I checked Trump's IG to see if he's still around, you know, what's going on, you know, just give him a little check, you know, see what's going on. What do you mean? Huh? And I told you, they say that he barricaded himself into the White House and all kind of things. Okay? I kind of veered off topic still. I'm outside, so I'm being alert, same way. But I'm telling you, this thing is serious, you know. But anyways, you know, as I was saying, you know, I was talking to these guys on the block, and then, well, you know, I mean, I didn't say all of this yesterday, you know, but as I was talking to them, I'm talking to this girl, Money, who, well, she got either 18 months or 12 months house arrest, 3 years probation. I think she got the 12-month house arrest still. See, 1 year house arrest. So I think that's what she got, But as I'm talking to them, Dave came out. The Dave head comes out the block to go for his morning walk by the water. And well, he sees us and he just freezes. Oh. Remember, I'm with this guy Marcus who told me, this guy told him I'm eavesdropping by his door. All right, but I'm telling you, that was all a setup. They sent him to do that, to poke me, to try to provoke a reaction out of me. Exactly. So now I'm here and he's pissed. Shit, yeah, I came to smoke you guys because my neighbors were making nothing but noise. Obnoxious noise, man. If you want to hear this damn girl, get away from me. All night, and then banging on the wall, and then you have this guy. I did not do it. I didn't smoke it. It's just crazy, man. Get away from me. I'll call the cops. You stupid immigrant. All kind of madness. And I heard him call her a stupid bitch the other day. You stupid bitch. So this is what they were doing. Well, morning I got up, I have a flask. I make sure to put some utensils in it. And I bang it on their wall. Tick, 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 tick. I put my hand in the middle and I bang both sides on the wall. Ding, 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 ding. Good morning. How are you today? You're bothering me all night. You know what I'm saying? What you want a reaction? You want something from me? And yet still I say good morning to you. I can't even get a good morning from you. You're doing all of this, but you can't talk to me. Bangelstein and Melbourne. Huh? Melbourne. Talk to me, Melbourne. They don't want to talk to me. Good. Well, everything I get smoked today. Everything I get smoked. See, let me tell you something. The other day, I told you I went to the grocery store and they sent my cousin for me with his wife. Okay? You see, prior to me going to the grocery store, I didn't want to go. It took me 2 days to go. Why? Because I feel it. Oh, God, I can feel it. And I shed a 1-2 tear because I felt so sad. For whoever's going to be the victim of this shit, and, damn, family's going to have to grieve and, friends and loved ones, and, I can just feel it. And I didn't want to go outside. I shed a 1-2 tear. As God is my witness, I said, oh, God, it's so sad. It's so sad. Look what they're doing, and it's like, this is people getting hurt. It's not even my pain. I feel my own pain, but that's not why I'm shedding tears right now, Well, after that, that was on a Thursday, and well, that failed. I walked right around your damn booby trap, you know what I'm saying? Which usually I walk right into them. No, I'm tired of walking into them. I walk into them, I walk right out. I walk into your damn booby trap and I flip and sabotage it, And then you guys get booby trap in your own booby trap and then I walk out and then it's like it's nothing for me, Come on, time for me to just walk around it. I don't even need to walk in it anymore, huh? No, I don't need to walk into your booby traps anymore. I did that many, many times. You laid snares for me and traps for me and I walked right into them and broke them. Well, that night, Miss Geneva called me to invite me to a hotel motel. Yeah, whatever. And then Friday night, she called me again to invite me to a hotel motel. That's right. And then Saturday, what happened? DR Republic Hotel burnt down. Francesca Valentino lost her life. God bless. She's in Zion. She's in a better place. Yes, just like Mr. Stephen Kodjan, sound like Cujo, eh? Yeah, who's from Ontario. He has a French name, which means most likely he's from Montreal, and his wife April, Yeah, well, Clive Davis was born April 4th. That's a judgment. My grandmother, my mama, I love her. She's born April 24th. Yeah, it's beautiful, Well, April and Stephen and their sons Oliver and Wesley, went to this hotel and the gang stalked them. Yeah? And a moment of silence for April and Oliver and even Francesca. Amen. Amen. So I shed my tears for Francesca. Remember, my second biological dad took the name of another man and the last name is Francis, which means free or free man. Yeah. So Francesca is free, and it's a judgment over there in San Francisco, California as well. You know, yeah, it's rumbling. It's rumbling, you know. Yeah. Yeah, give thanks. It's beautiful. Steve, God's got your back. God's got your back and got them back for what they did to April and Oliver and you and your son Wesley and your family, friends and loved ones. Huh? It's the same damn hotel that burned down. That's great. That's great. Huh? You bastards. Anyways. Well, like I said, backfire. This girl, they sent her. Because this guy, Dave, saw me talking to this guy. And he knew, he panicked. Shit. This guy's going to find out shit. Not just that. He's hanging with him. Shit. Oh, shit. I got to do something. Instead of going for his morning walk that he usually takes, you know. He went right up the street and came right back. And you can see he was really nervous, you know. And he stood on the corner again just staring at us. Yeah, what are you guys doing? I'll show you where I was. I'll show you where I was. You see right over there? Right over there in that corner right there. That's where I was on the other side of the fence talking to 3 people who are inside. Okay? And they were, I don't know if you see, there's wires on the ground over there. Can you see all the way over there? There's some black wires. Okay, well these guys cut open the wires and took the metal that was in it. These guys live in the bush, man. Okay, and they take the wires now and they're trying to conduct electricity and stuff like that. That's why I asked him, that's what you're doing with it? He's like, yeah. This is what these guys were doing when I came out yesterday morning to smoke. Marcus with some guy. And then money came and told me, yeah, I'm going to court today and this and that and that and that and that. But I can tell you what, you know, this thing happened at least 4 years ago. This stabbing and C-section happened at least 4 years ago, you know. And the cops got money, okay. And the girl that she stabbed up's name is Sophie. And I guess Sophie, maybe she came to court once or twice or probably didn't come to court at all. And these people here tried to intimidate her and maybe paid her off so she didn't come. So the charges were dropped. I wouldn't say, yeah, it seems like, not that the charges were dropped, but like it wasn't even an acquittal. It's just, well, right now, you know, there's no evidence and, okay, right now we might have to acquit you. But before the acquittal came now, it seems like the feds are working on this girl. Something's going on. And, well, you know, Miss Money now, well, you know, maybe she's cooperating with the feds. It could be, you know, she told them your business, you know, and so that's why they want to keep her around for a bit to get more from her. And also, you know, eventually, you know, yeah, get her away from there, you know. And then you have Sophie, you know, the girl she stabbed up, who she used to live in the building. When I moved in the building, she was still in there. This is after this girl got stabbed up. And while I was in the building, well, the wallet thief, for some reason, she loved to beat up this girl. I didn't see it, but I heard that she took a knife and sliced her face open. Because this girl, Sophie, buys stuff from other people. Dealers come in the building to sell her. And these people don't like that. And so they beat her up for that and intimidate her. And even sliced her face open and punched her in the face and all kind of things. You know? And this girl, Sophie, is not scared of them. She's not scared of them. Well, they bribed this girl and told her not to come to court. And, well, after a few years, now, guess what she did? Yo, F you guys. They evicted this girl out of the place illegally. This girl, Sophie, they sent her some bogus letter and then probably sent her some bogus court date, which never existed. And she did not show up. And then so some bailiff came illegally. All illegal. And evicted the girl. She lives right up the street, not even 3 minutes walk from this place. And she's in there. It's another place, it's a bar. She lives on top of a bar, and there's people that do things in there, but not much. They clean up that place a lot. She still comes here. I see her. She has a driver that drives her here to come and buy things. With probably the same money you're trying to bribe her with, huh? You're giving the girl hush money. Telling the girl, oh, don't come to court. Yeah, well, she still came to court. So like this girl, Money, was telling me, well, you know, I'm like, so... She's like, oh, I might be going in today. I might be going in. What do you mean? And then she told me about 18 months and 12 months probation and 12 months house arrest and probation. I mean, so what? They're giving you a choice? They're not giving you a choice, but they're telling you that it's going to be either or, because that's what they want you to tell people. See? Meaning like she's in some shit. Yeah, she is, but she almost killed that girl. There's no way they're going to give her no 18 months or no 12 months probation after she only did 6 months for this. And this thing dragged out. And now, well, they have enough evidence. The girl showed up. There's no way. There's no rascal that way. So it's the feds working them. Both these girls. Both these girls. Which means they probably told Sophie, hey, listen, man, you know, we got your back. Don't worry about nothing. What's going on? And she told them for sure. She told them everything you guys did. The gang stalking. Who knows? Murders. Who knows what else, man? Who knows what else, man? Anyways, Monica. Hey, anybody know Monica? Talk to her. Huh? Monica, she would tell you, yes, Barry told me, you're going to get out of there. You're going to get out of there. Even 2 years ago, she was telling me about how this guy, the superintendent, about how he rapes her and beats her up and all kind of things. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, you need to get out of here, man. She's like, yeah, I'm trying, you know. I'm trying. And then what happened was, Miss Monica was with Miss Wallet Thief, Miss Mary Poppins. I'm going to call her Poppins, huh? I was acting like she's popping it, popping pills, and everything's popping, and now it's popping. Miss Poppins and Miss Money were in some place, another building of theirs, and Miss Poppins dropped a bag of work. We're talking about drugs. And she was drunk and high. And Money took the bag and put it in Poppins' car. And so Poppins like, oh, where's my stuff? And Money said, hey, your stuff is here, it's in your bag. What? You stole my stuff, don't touch my... And beat her up. They kicked her out of the building. She was basically expelled or maybe suspended until, I don't know, I guess her boyfriend, which is Poppins' dad, you know, he got lonely and had to bring her back. You know, right? And then one day I'm in the common area and she comes out. This girl is a sweet girl, you know. She's caught up in this, you know. She came out just to say hi to me. Hey, nothing ever happened with this girl. Trust me, I'm telling you straight up. She might not have the prettiest face, but I'm going to be honest with you. She has a banging body. Banging body, and it's not like a sexual thing. I even told her one time, you know, you look nice. Just like that. And I can't tell you look sexy. You have a man, I'm not going to disrespect you like that. It's not about him. I don't care about him. But I can tell you, you look nice. I like those pants. Really colorful pants with some stickers on it and things, you know, but it was her shape. I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl has a shape, eh? She has a beautiful shape. And I never tried anything with this girl. And she came in the kitchen and she said, hi. I'm like, yo, what's up? You know, it was a day I was going through a lot of things going on in my life, you know, and I found out my granddaughter was born dead because of some witchcraft that her mother was doing. And many more things, even spell work leveled at me and even at the kid, to kill the kid for me to be, you know, aggrieved and depressed. You understand? These people are sick. She came in the kitchen. Oh, hi. I'm like, yo, what's up? Nothing. You? I'm like, well, I'm just here, man. I'm like, yo, shit. I want to buy some weed. You know what I mean? But it's like, I can't buy no weed from these people, you know. But if you got some weed, she's like, oh, well, yo, don't worry about it. I'll give you something a little later, you know. I'm like, wow, you're serious? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, wow, you know, I have no weed right now. And I need a spliff right now. She's like, yeah. She's like, sometimes, you know, people could feel these things. You know, that's all she said. You know, that's not no gangstalker vibes right there. No, man, that girl is not no gangstalker, but they have her in it and have her trying to do little stupid things. But I'm telling you, she didn't really do much. She did the bare minimum. It was always the bare minimum this girl did. And she's the coolest with me. Her and Willie. I'm going to get you out of here, girl. You got to get out of here. And she's out now. And Willie, yeah, well, you too. Got him out of here. Yeah. They're the only two that really love me still. You know? They're the only two. Anyways, give thanks and praise. You know? But that spell work backfired. Dave saw me, walks away, comes back. Now it's like, he goes by the patio, and I seen him. And then he went in the building and loaded up this girl with spell work and tell her, you gotta go and destroy that right now. That vibe's right there right now. And then she came from across the street, you know. She seen me. She know I'm there, you know. But now she's passing and there's a big truck, not too big. I'm talking about like a pickup truck, a pretty big one too, you know. It was pretty tall, you know. So I could kind of like, you know, it's not that I'm hiding, but conceal myself, you know. And then so by the time she crossed the street, she didn't see me cross the other street. And she thinks I'm still there. She thought I was still there and started blasting these people. Threw a cup at this man, blasting them. She looked and she see, oh shit, he's gone. What? Right. And then the man said, yo, I'll call my sister right now. And then she ran, basically. Hurried across the street. And when she hurried across the street, I was basically by the garden. But there's a lot of trees there, you know. And so by the time she crossed over, I actually watched her cross over. I was crossing the other way, so she didn't see me cross, you know. And I was standing behind the truck, and now she's talking to this guy, Marcus, talking about, oh, you guys are not supposed to be there, and you guys are not allowed to sell there, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody was selling nothing, and that's not why you're here. You understand? You guys are panicking right now. You understand? Because they're afraid of Marcus too, because I told you. Okay? According to Marcus himself. Okay? I posted it. According to Marcus himself, okay? There's a lot of drug dealings going down here for a long time, and these people don't control nothing. And there's some people that came here, and there was a building right here, okay, right there, okay, between these two buildings, there was a building, and they burnt it down. Okay, there was people in there making money and shit. They burnt the building down. These guys over there burned that building down and kill a man in there. You understand? Kill a man in there. Look, man. You don't see over there? There was a building there. They burned it down and killed a man in there because people were making money and they had a problem with it. That's what the man told me. And the man confronted them about it and said, yo, you killed my friend, you know. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And apparently Marcus now was in Bordeaux, which is a prison here for men, an adult prison for men. He was in prison in 1997. In the section known as the C block, which that's the Crip range, right? But Marcus was there with the same guy, you know, Poppin's dad, you know. And Poppin's dad apparently had enough money and was buying enough work, but he couldn't sell nothing. And it was Marcus that was really making the moves for him and making the money for him. You see what I'm saying? But the guy did not remember Marcus when he ended up, I don't know, liberated, and then ended up posted up here in this building as like the little boss here. You know, he didn't know that Marcus is the same man. So Marcus is coming in buying stuff, and then next thing you know, well, there's a building right here, and these guys are setting up shop in the place. So they went and burned down the place. So Marcus confronted him 1 or 2 times and told him, yo, guy, you know, you killed my friend in the building. He's like, yo, you don't remember me? And the man's like, oh shit, yeah, I do remember. Yeah, bro, you killed my friend, bro. What the heck? Apparently Marcus had a little thing on him and was showing him, yo, bro, you know, I will blast you right now, bro. You killed my friend, and da-da-da. And ever since then, it seems like they let him do what he wants, and they do. They let this guy do what he wants. He's the only black man that comes downstairs by this kid who called himself what? Soldier of God, and tell me I'm beneath him because I'm a, you know, nugget. That's how he sees me. Okay, but you let this nugget come in, right? It's because they kind of fear the kid. The kid has a bunch of links, lost his brothers to gun violence, you know, and does, I don't know if he has a thing, but every now and then he can get one, you know? He can get one, and he don't care, you know what I'm saying? Good. So that's what it is over there. And this girl, they panic seeing me with him. That's number one. Oh no, these two are going to come together. What are these guys going to do? Secondly, oh no, Monica's there. And shit, the beans is being spilled. You see what I'm saying? Shit, she's gone. That's a big blow to us. And many more things. And exactly, they don't want it to come out. You see what I'm saying? They don't want me to see how everything's boomeranging and backfiring and people are getting hit. There's all kind of madness going on in the building, but I'm in the basement. You see what I'm saying? Everything goes on upstairs. You know? Anyways, man, that's the judgment. So that's why I said that 11:22, because these people really came at me hard. You know, I kind of avoided that, you know, and that's that, you know. And then, well, you saw what happened. That's right. That spell work that they loaded up with this girl with to come and shoot me with missed me and ended up going uptown, and then, well, you saw what ensued. All I can tell you guys is, okay, that there was more than one shooter. They're not telling you that on the news because they don't want people to panic. Okay, they killed one shooter, apprehended one, and one got away. You see what I'm saying? They don't really want people to flip and panic. They didn't even release the name of the shooter, who was a white man. A white man. Okay? Well, the one that they killed anyways. And then the one that they apprehended, they didn't even release their identities yet. Because they don't want people to panic, and they don't want the wrong people to get excited and incited to go do similar things. The man is not a Muslim. He's not an immigrant like how most people are saying. He must be an immigrant. Oh my God. No, he's a white man. And he's an involuntary celibate. He's an involuntary celibate extremist, who posted material online. What did they say again? He posted some violent material online, towards women. And I guess what he was posting, you know, like women, you know, kill them, you know, like some crazy stuff this guy was saying. And posted some videos, maybe of women getting mutilated and stuff, who knows? Okay, or just women getting beat. Okay, the man is an involuntary celibate extremist. The news leaked that. The cops didn't want to leak that out. The news leaked that. The shit is tight knit. It's sealed up tight. And the feds don't want nothing to get out. And you got some feds in there who are dirty. You see what I'm saying? And they'll leak things. He was an involuntary celibate. Damn. So what do you think most of these involuntary celibates who think the way this guy thinks are thinking right now? These are the guys that hate women, man. They isolate themselves from women and they blame women because, you know, shit they've been through. And most times it's mama issues. Most times it's their mom that traumatized them and abused them, or women in their life when they were kids, and now they just hate women. Especially, you know, they want the best women, you know. They're just little babies that think they deserve the best, you know what I'm saying? So they want the best, the beautifulest, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. And when you ain't getting that, so what happens? Oh, fuck these women, oh, you're all bitches, y'all, man. Exactly. And you want to rape them and do all kind of stuff to them. You see what I'm saying? These are the kind of guys that play these stupid flipping metaverse video games and actually go and rape women and stuff like that and kill them. These stupid games. Video games. And I told you it's going to come to this. People, you have been with me for a while. I tell you, I burn the entire manosphere. MGO or MGTOW, men go their own way. Drizzle, which means, yo, women should pay for everything. We ain't paying for nothing. Soft boy era. And you got the passport boys. F all women in the West. F them. They're all shit. They're all dirt. They're all whores. Right, exactly, man. You got other flipping little subgroups, man. Andrew Tate is their ambassador. You see what I'm saying? Okay, good. Well, I told you it's going to come to this. Man. These guys are going to start killing women, man. No question. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start killing women. You know what I mean? Listen to this guy about, hey, sir, hey, I love you and all this. This is my neighbor downstairs who hates my guts, you know. Him and this damn girl, you know. Do all kind of dumb shit, you know, man. Coming knocking on my door while I'm sleeping and shit, running. Yeah, I'm on the phone. How are you? I'm on the phone. Okay. You know? Acting like as if we're friends. You want to come and talk to me. You know what I mean? Crazy people will see me on the street and ask me if they can hug me. No, you can't hug me, man. Get lost. You can't fucking hug me. You know what I'm saying? And you don't like me. Yeah, I do. Yeah, sure, man. Anyways, I told you it's going to come to this, man. These damn sickos, you see what I'm saying? Seeing all these beautiful women and they can't get none and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, they might come where they just snap and do some crazy ish, you know? Well, that day has come. You know what I mean? That day has come right here in Montreal. You know, and it is spell work that backfired. And I'm telling you, those 3 shooters. And got one, nabbed the other, and they say one got away. You know what I mean? Also, it turns out that there was an officer. Listen, I don't know, you saw the footage that I posted? You see the man break the glass? You see the address for the building? 6399, that's right. 63, which is 999, which equals what? My birthday. September 9th month, 18th equals 9, and then 1980, which equals 9. Okay, good. You understand what I'm saying? Right up there, Westbury Street. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just burn out your blood clot over my library, mosque and Kaaba stone, bunker, trash can, fish tank. I mean, this judge, man. Right there on Plamadan. I was born right up the street from there. Right up the street, maybe a 10 minutes walk from there. Then on Côte St. Catherine Street. In Côte Deneige, yes. Côte means side, yes. And Deneige means snow, yes. The side of the north, man. The city on the side of the north, man. Psalm 48, man. That's my place. And Marcus's big brother, who was killed first in this little war, he's from up there. He was a boss up there. Nicky Gonzalez. See? You can call him Nicky Zito. Okay? Okay. I lived on Plamadan, right across the street from my grandmother. I got a place right across the street from her. She was overjoyed. So don't play with this thing here. If you see the video, footage that I posted, the video, the officer, they shut the glass and had to kick open the glass of the door for the grocery store. 2 female officers went in there straight. That's right, man. It's my smoker cops. You gonna get smoked, boy. And then the dude went in, and a 3rd female cop came with a dog and went in. That's right, we're coming for you. Ah, that's right, my boys ain't got no fear. Huh? My boys and girls ain't got no fear. We're coming for you, boy. And it's more than one shooter. With high-powered flipping rifles, man. It turns out that there was a rabbi, Michael Moshe. Yeah? Bless. You know? He was running from the shooter. As the shooter ran in his direction, 2 seconds later, the rabbi runs out into the view of one of the officers who ended up shooting the rabbi, man. You know? And killing the rabbi, thinking the rabbi was the shooter or maybe one of the shooters. You know? It's unfortunate, you know. But don't talk about how this woman needs to be charged and needs to go to jail for that. You know? She's going to need counseling, obviously, you know. And obviously, more training. But you see, in a situation like that, boy, I'm telling you, even a male officer probably would have shot that man. You don't understand. The man, the shooter, was running. She saw him from behind. He ran around the corner and then boom, 2 seconds later, here comes somebody running. Many officers would have made that mistake, you know? Which is unfortunate, but you see, in a situation like that, no, man, don't blame the officer for that, man. The officer's not wrong. She thought it was a shooter, man. You know? You got a bunch of people bashing the officer. That's right, that's all you're doing. Shitting on these officers, man. Oh, what took you so long to show up? Oh. I'm telling you, more than anything, I see a lot of people shitting on these, my officers. It's crazy. Oh, that officer should be charged. Yo, she needs to be arrested. What the heck? Yo, she shot an innocent man. Shouldn't she be charged? No, she shouldn't be charged. You know? And I'm sure the family even knows that it was just an unfortunate thing. You know? And that man himself was like a sacrifice. You know, that man was a sacrifice because you see, the shooter, guaranteed the shooter was looking for more people to shoot. See? That shooter anyways. And when he heard shots fired behind him, he probably froze up and was like, shit, I have to run for cover. Exactly. So at the end of the day, that man there, you have to see him as like a brave heart and say, well, yo, just use him as a decoy because that man was going to go and kill a whole heap of more people. Something had to stop him. That man was on his way to go and shoot up the place and kill more people. Something have to stop him, and that's what it was. That man was taken, man. Bam, 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 he gets it. The shooter, oh, what? Shoot, yeah, okay, he has to run for cover, and guess what? They shot him. They got him. That's the one they apprehended. Or maybe that's the one they killed. Very unfortunate. I told you, Montreal, you're going to make the world headlines, you know, in this judgment because, yeah, the spotlight's on you, the universal spotlight and lens is on you right now between the entire world of the cities now. And see what this spell work can do and see all this blood clot madness. Then, and you see like how they love call police pan people and things like that, that's right. And then what? They have to relocate some officers. How are you going to relocate officers who are doing these things to people? Cutting off people's drugs and calling them racial slurs and abusing them and all kind of things. So you're relocating them. You see what I'm trying to show you? It don't make no damn sense. Relocate them somewhere else to go do this again to other people? Why should they just get away with that? Are these not crimes they're committing? Good. The same police stopped that. Good job. I would applaud them, but I can't clap right now. Got my phone in my hand and a spliff and a lighter in the other. Then, applause. We salute the officers for their bravery, you know, and their selfless, sacrificial work. You know what I'm saying? Those who do this work. And I just tell you, man, officers do a lot of good things. And if people want to shit on police, I just want to call police for weaponize them against people. This madness. And look what the police have to deal with. This rock the rascal police force here in Quebec and Montreal and Canada. For the first time in 24 years, an officer was killed in the line of duty. That's a record, man. For a city like this that has the most violence. It's called the red zone for a reason, man. This blood-clot city, see? Most violence when it comes to gang wars and mob and bikers and all kind of things is right here. The spotlight of the crime world is on this place. And this is the hub of the crime world. So now you have to see this. Look at that. My God. Yeah, man. And it could have been a lot worse. Imagine 10 shooters like that. Good. So collective security is a must. And these so-called gangsters, mafia, you're part of syndicate, criminal organization, enterprise, your club, no care what. You know it's your duty for Rascal to protect your Rascal communities, you know. And you're not doing that. It's police have to do that. Where were you? Hey man, gangsters are everywhere, right? With your guns and shit too, right? You know what I mean? Exactly. So there was no gangster to shoot that man and kill that man there. Hey, I'm not endorsing that, you know, but I'm just saying think about it. Think about it. All of these gangs, you know how many guns are in this city? There's more guns in this city than any US county. See? So therefore, if you're gangsters and you got guns, okay, well, you're not supposed to be abusing people and stuff like that. But you see, this is what it is. That you're more focused on doing these things a lot of you. You know? Me just I say, hypothetically speaking, if it was me in there, let's say I'm a gangster and I got my gun on me, you know what I'm saying? It's illegal. Okay, yeah, but I have my gun on me. Why? Why am I walking with a gun? It's not just because I'm a gangster. It's because I know there's crazy shit going on and anybody can just run on with a gun and just do something. Or anybody could just, you know, my life, you know, my safety, you know what I mean? Universal Declaration of Human Rights, you know, declares, Article 3, if I'm not mistaken, that everyone has a right to security of person. So it's for my security. It's not for no fun business. It's not just because I'm selling drugs too. Because even if I wasn't, I think, oh, I need a gun. At least I need to have one. You know, I mean, this world and this place and my upbringing, where I'm coming from. I mean, you know what I mean? It's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm just saying, let's say I'm a gangster and I'm in the mall and I see that, oh my goodness, yo, bam, 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 bam. Yo, I'm gonna post up. I'm gonna hide somewhere for sure. Even just quiet and just, yo, watch him pass. He's getting shot in his head. I'm aiming for his head. You understand? Boom, 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 and I shoot him. Okay, good. And the shooting's still going on. You see, when the shooting is done, the cops are gonna come look for me. I don't need the cops to come look for me. I'm gonna tell the cops I shot that man in his head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them I have my firearm on me. You know, you're gonna look for the damn firearm. I mean, it's not like I did anything illegal. You know. But at the end of the day, I shot the man. You know what I'm saying? Look, my gun's on my waist, my hand's up. You can take it off of me. I'm just letting you know you could arrest me right now. You know, when I go to court, I'm telling the judge, listen to me. Everyone has a right to security of person. It's the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. No law, bylaw, or edict or nothing can override that. See? And that's why I have this gun for security of person. Because I can't have police going and just, what? Do they know when anything is going to happen? Right. So what do I do when my life is in danger and I got people with weapons like guns and stuff like that shooting at me or shooting people, killing people? Isn't that my right to protect people's lives? Okay, so I used my gun, which this gun is not a licensed firearm, and I shot the shooter who was killing random people in their head. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm innocent, you know, but I can tell you I have a right to protect myself and protect these people. You know, and based upon that, I don't think I should be found guilty for that. You want to find me guilty for having a unregistered or unlicensed firearm? Yes. You could even charge me if you want to, but what are you going to charge me for discharging it in the public? You have a good lawyer, good defense, you beat that man. You beat that. You might not get nothing. The only thing you might get is possession of a illegal firearm. That's about it. No jail time, no nothing, suspended sentence, probation. Fine. Or a fine. That's what we're talking about here. And you will have people from your communities coming to court and defending you and going to your mayor and city councillors and demanding, you need to defend this man. You cannot allow them to arrest this man who protected us and saved us. He risked his life to save us before you got here. Good. Put some pressure upon the mayor. Put some pressure upon the city councillor and these people. Good. Do that and see how far you get. You don't get no charge. You don't get no conviction, man. That's what I'm talking about. So if there was more of you guys collected security, we wouldn't have these problems. That man wouldn't have been able to do that. These guys wouldn't have been able to do that. See? So I'm not telling people to go get guns and go on. No, but everyone has a right to security of person still. And nobody should be arbitrarily denied or refused any of these rights that are guaranteed under universal law. There is also a Universal Declaration of Indigenous Peoples' Rights that was drafted by His Imperial Majesty, who was the main component and player in the drafting of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And all these things are coming to light. Oh, we have indigenous rights too, right? Exercise them. Fight for your indigenous and universal basic human rights and see how far you get. Huh? And we should be united. We must be united. Because if we don't unite, then, we're just going to fight again. Because you see, when you fight with Rasta, then no more war. That's what my father Bob Marley said. You fight any other way, you have to go fight again. But you see, if you fight Rasta, then no more war. No war. War done, man. War done. So you see that? Montreal made the headlines. International headlines. Canadian news, not really broadcasting it much. Canadian news. You know why? Well, because, they still want this place, American expansionism, they still want this place, especially Quebec, Montreal, And so this means that, well, shit, a lot of people are not going to want to invest in this place and maybe reconsider if there are things like this going on. The place don't seem too safe, And that's what it is. That's the main reason why Canadian news is not covering the story. Huh? This rock Montreal, this is the biggest story to come out of Canada in a long time. And one of the biggest atrocities. We had a few school shootings and stuff like that and all kind of thing, but not like this. Man is actually shooting at cops and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I think it was at the Polytechnic is the name of the damn school. It was a women's school. It was a women's school, and could be more than one shooter went up in there and lit up the place, man. Shot a whole heap of women, killed woman, and I'm pretty sure an officer was killed as well, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? My God Almighty. What a travesty. Huh? What a disaster. May God be with us all. Yeah, be with you all. You all know this is very, very serious. Good, and I've been telling you it's gonna get more and more bumbleclot serious, and more serious, and more serious until, well, excuse me, the things just needs to get dealt with. You see what I'm saying? So here these guys come at me yesterday, and then look what happened. Exactly, it's that serious. All right, cool. I confronted Poppins about it. You're stupid for that. But that's just who you are. You're a bunch of idiots. You know what I'm saying? That's just who you are. Smoke break. She ain't got nothing to say. Yo, she's right next door to me by this soldier of God, who's her boyfriend, I talk to them, you guys are some fucking idiots, you damn stupid idiots. The things you guys are doing, How stupid can you really be? So here you come for me now, and look what happened. Exactly right away, The shooting occurred at around 11:30. That's right, I told you 11:22. Uh-oh. Shit! Here it comes, guys, here it comes. you know. And then, well, last night, you know, I like dates. I love my dates, you know. And it's rare that I eat date squares. But I bought some date squares for the first time in a long time. And it's just way too sweet for me. They use brown sugar. I hate sugar. I hate sugar, even brown sugar. I don't use it with a coconut sugar. I don't like no type of sugar. Guava, stevia, yeah, try that. Honey. I'm gonna use dates for sweetening things. I mean, I really like, I even have date syrup. I don't like grass clot, your sugar. Even maple syrup from the tree. Nice, you know, nice for you know. You have even moringa syrup, you know, sweet. It's one of the sweetest syrups, you know. I don't use sugar, man. You know, refine and process all this damn crap. Molasses, me we use molasses. I like molasses, bitter, you know. But I haven't had molasses in a while. Point is, the thing was too sweet. I said, let me go give it to this girl that lives upstairs. The girl who, every now and then I might check it, the same girl that I get some native tobacco from sometimes. That girl. Her name is Deborah, which is where the word Zipporah, are named Zipporah, Moses' wife, who is the same Deborah in the Bible. They corrupted her name. She's Zipporah, the wife of Moses, mother of Eleazar, who became Joshua. And then they turned her into Deborah, the queen warrior that fought alongside Joshua. Yeah, to defeat our foes. Yeah, and to crush all ops. It's Zipporah. I told you, it means bee. Yes, it means honey bee. Yeah. Ah, well, you know. But I went and I gave her the thing because it's too sweet. Way too sweet. 60 gram of flipping sugar in a small little square, man. Flipping date square, man. The heck, man. That's way too much sugar, man. You know, and I gave it to this girl. And she's like, oh, well, thank you. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, I ate a piece, you know, but and I have another one. I'm going to give her the other one too, you know. I decided I'm going to give her this one first, you know. And I said, yeah, well, this is just, you know, it's just a reason for me to come up here, you know. I haven't been up there in a while, you know. And I went and I gave it to her, okay, and then I passed by this guy's place, huh. Now, remember when I was talking to this Morcus guy, you know, and this guy Dave was standing there and left and came back and was standing there and then left, and here comes Mary Poppins, you know what I'm saying, and Judgment, I left, and then returned, and then she left, you know, and then, yeah, Judgment, and then, well, when he was standing across the street just staring at us, and staring at the dude who was wrapping up the wire, acting like as if, yeah, what's going on over there? He just wanted a reaction, you know. I asked Marcus, yo, you talk to that guy? Oh, no. But he did say to him, he's like, yeah, you know. That's all he said to David when he seen him. Yeah, and then, you know, kind of just diverted his attention away to something else, you know. He turned his attention to something else. It was just like, it was weird, you know. They're like, yeah. And David was like, he didn't even say nothing. Good. So I asked him, you talk to him? You talk to the man? No. Yeah, no. But you're the same one that told me about how he told you about how I eavesdropped. You know what I'm saying? And he put you up to that. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, yeah, sure. Me, pattern recognition, I know he's just acting funny. He's strange. You see, when people are acting strange, they're up to some bullshit. Just remember that, okay? Bullshit, and they're messing with you. Remember that, okay? I'm teaching you. I always teach you. Highest psychological, you know, truths, or even psychological, you have to say, means, you know, to defeat your enemies, you know. Anybody acting strange around you and things like that because they're doing strange things to others and to you, they might try to do strange things to you. Because if they're doing it to others, they will do it to you. So you must be careful with people who act strange, yeah, and funny around you, yeah. Pick up on that and know. Study them, watch them, extract from them. Don't trust them. Don't get too close to them, and don't let them get too close to you. Man says, no, yeah, sure, but you're acting all funny, and here you want to come and tell me everything. But you never tell me nothing before. How many times I talk to you and see you, guy? Huh? I just seen you the other day, you roll up on me the other day, talking about what's up for these people, right? And how you never tell me about this building burned down. How you never tell me about this and that, and how you were in jail with this man. You see, when this man was in jail with this guy, Poppins' dad, in Bordeaux, I was in the E section, which is right next to the C. You see what I'm saying? And I seen this guy, like you could see these guys go to the cafeteria sometimes and stuff, you know. And I recall this guy Junior's face. I know his face from somewhere, and that's what it is. It's from then, you know. I'm like, bro, you're right next door to me, you know, guy. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you don't talk to the guy. Yeah, well, now I'm upstairs. I go and I give this girl this damn treat. You know what I'm saying? And I pass Dave's place, and he's sitting right there in his chair. Yeah. And so I stopped and he looked at me, he froze. He's like, oh, because I don't go up there. They don't see me up there. This man thinks I never go up there. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, what you saying? You're good? And he's like, yeah, all right, as long as you're good, you know, make sure, you know. And then, well, you know, Dave, his door was ajar. Well, you know, he kind of pokes his head out to see it's me. And then it's like he spun around and then said, you're the last person that should be here. You're the last person, the worst person. And what? Yeah. So I asked him, yo, why you hate me so much, guy? Oh, just leave. Oh, what do you mean, guy? What's wrong with you, guy? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Marcus, if you talk to your friend, you know, yo, I'm going to talk to him. Because the man was getting loud still. I'm coming up in my face and thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to slam his door, but I'm like, yo, I'm in the way and I'm talking to this guy. I didn't even say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? What's your problem? Right. Anyways, the man slammed the door on my foot. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to this dude. He's like, yo, I'll talk to him. I'm going to talk to you. Yo, so why are you waiting for this guy to do dumb shit like that? Tell me when you're going to talk to him. I just talked to you today and I told you straight. The man, bumper after I called the cops on me 3 times. The man is an idiot, bro. Yeah, so I don't deal with the man. The man's crazy. Call the cops on me 3 times. The man, no sympathy, no nothing. Nothing, exactly. You support that. The man did a lot of things. I even tell him everything, but at least, I said, yo, the man called the feds on me at least 3 times, guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the man didn't pay his rent for 6 months? Oh, I didn't tell him that part. Oh, yeah, I did. He knows that. That was the last time I talked to him. I told him that. You know what I'm saying? And other things. All right, cool. Here this man is telling me, yo, leave my door, and slapped my arm. What? And then here, Marcus jumps in the middle. Yo, chill, I'm going to talk to him. You got to talk to this guy. Ask him, what's wrong with him? Tell him he's doing too much. You know, see the man's doing too much right now? But Marcus can't say that. Right. This guy's little bitch, eh? You can't even say, yo, bro, nothing. Yo, I boxed this guy. But you see, I wasn't really trying to slap him in his face. You slapped my arm, but like, that's a tap to me. You know, that's a tap. But either way, you're going to get licked back. I slapped him in his mouth. Actually, like, skid his nose. Bish! And he's like, oh. And it's like, I wasn't really trying to get at him, but Marcus is in front of me like as if he's trying to stop me. You can't stop me from getting to this guy, Marcus. You can't stop me from getting to this guy. And you know what's funny too? What's funny is how hard Marcus tried to protect this man. Because Marcus stood in front of me and was like, yo, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, let's just say my forearm hit his chest, you know, and he was like tense, like steel. Oh, is this your boyfriend or something, guy? And he's really like, he can't tell me nothing. He can't tell me nothing. It's just, yo, okay, chill. Anyways, man, this guy, Dave, came a bit too close to me and I had to slap him in his mouth, man. I skid his mouth, boof. But it was a little, it was more than a skid this time. This time it was a tap, you know, a little tap slap or a slap, you know, boosh. And he's like, oh, Barry, oh, the cops are there, oh, you're doing this again? You have to bring the cops into this. You slap me and I slap you back. Well, I mean, what the heck, you know? And he's like, oh, I'm like, what? Come outside, guy, because you're acting like as if you want to do something right now. He's coming to me, but you got this guy blocking him, you know? Hey, guy, we can just go outside, you know, guy. Yeah? And then here comes, well, you know, I told you the other day there was an ambush. I went to the damn waterfront and I came back ambush and I kind of diverted it and then went the other way. And then a guy was like, roo, roaster. Yeah, this guy used to be a cleaner for them, but he lives in the building. This guy would threaten to kill me one time, you know. And I said, okay, come. Threaten to mess me up, you know. Okay, come. Threaten to smash my face in. Okay, come. Okay, well, that's too much, guy. And I'll tell you, I'll smash your face in if you come too close to him. So I have to alert the cops. You know what I'm saying? And one time they came, at least 12 of them showed up. I told you, that was the first time I called them. That was for this, tell me you're going to bust my face and all kind of things. When the man's wearing shoes that I donated, I took some shoes, old shoes that they were old, but they look nice. and I put them in the kitchen on the floor because I know wear them. Well, I'm not gonna just dash them away. Here's this guy wearing. I told this guy, bro, I will peel my shoe off of your foot and step in your face, guy. Guy, play with me, guy, man. I will pull my shoe off of your foot, put it on my foot, guy, and step in your face, guy. This guy runs downstairs. Who the heck is causing trouble now? Hey, guy, get out of my face, bro. Oh, yo. Bro, just get out of my face, bro. Oh, finish you. You need to get the fuck out of here. I'm like, what do you say? Get the fuck out of here. Go downstairs. I said, yo, you go upstairs, man. The heck is the matter with you? Oh, I'm going to finish you. And walks away from me. Oh, no, you're not going to do that, buddy. You're not going to do that. And he walked upstairs, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, yo, it's kind of, it's a self-defense mode right now, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of pushed him from the back. Because, no, bro, how many times you going to threaten my life and do this shit and you're coming downstairs like as if you're coming and attack me? You're lucky I didn't just punch you in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he came downstairs straight like as if he was coming to do something, and that's what it was. But, bro, if I would have punched you in your face, I would have got off on that. And you now, you came at me. Even though your arms weren't up, but, bro, you just came. This is the same guy who threatened my life before, threatened to smash me in my face and all this. No, I have all right to defend myself. I have all right to smash this guy in his face right now. And I didn't. Yo, guy, get out of here. Get the fuck out downstairs. Yo, guy, just go upstairs and shut up, bro. Move. Oh, finish you. Oh, man, what? And then walked upstairs. No, you're not going to run away from me, man. And I pushed him because, yo, let's go downstairs. Let's go outside. You know, and then so, as this is happening, who's standing there watching this? Dave. Oh, and Marcus, too. That's right. Just standing there. Oh, hit him. Do it, Barry, do it. Oh. Show me that you like us, Barry. Oh. Come outside and try to hit me on something. I'm going to bust up your head. You know what I'm saying? Come. I'll bust you up. You know? And so now Buddy Boy who ran upstairs, now he's coming back downstairs and he stops by this guy, Devil now. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, what? And he's like, yeah, the cops, something. I'm like, yo, come outside, you guys, because the man's still telling me I'm going to mess you up and this, and here you got Dave. Oh, get out of here. Whatever, man. I went outside, man. And I didn't see them, so I just kind of went for a walk. But as soon as I get to the top of my little street here they come downstairs. Here's Dave. Run, guy. I'm just taking a walk. Come. Let's go off camera. While Gason shows up with a big 4x4. It wasn't a 2x4. This big, long, flipping, thick stick. You know? And like, yo, the man's like motioning like with it, like as if, yo, indicating to me, yo, I'm nigger, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, bro, you can come in your stick, bro. You know, and I walk back towards the block and now here's Dave, oh, just go. Oh, first you're telling me run. Now I'm coming back and this guy's telling me he's going to bust me up with this damn stick. I'm like, yeah, you see you guys? And I just walked away. You know what I mean? I just walked away, but I had to call the feds. I had to alert them. Why? Well, because on my way back now, I went to go and see my uncle. I needed some weed. On my way forward, the cops passed me, man. Most of the cop cars around here, they're SUVs, black SUVs. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we see white ones. Not SUVs neither, you know, sedans. I see a white sedan. Lights on, but the siren's not on. And it passed me and then it parked right, I could show you where, you know, because I'm right here right now still, but I really kind of don't feel like it, you know, but they parked up at a corner of a street, which is where I was walking on, which I have to kind of walk down the cross street to get to my place. So they just parked across and just sat there. So I'm like, oh no, this man called them and they're waiting there to see me pass because I guess he told them whatever. I'm like, oh wait, that's what we say here in Montreal, you know. So they call it pigland, you know. We used to talk that a lot as youths, you know. Like instead of saying, oh wow, oh way go. Yo, what's wrong with you guy? Yo, what's way gone with Yegu gay guy? You know what I mean? What's way gone with Yegu gay guy? Like Yego, what the hey gay? You know, like, you know, but I'm like, way go. You know, okay, but I can feel it. I'm not going to jail. Nothing ain't happening, but he still called them. Did he really call them? You know? Did this man really call them? So, here, I can show you exactly where I was standing. You remember the last time I showed you this guy, what's his name? Dan Fire Beats, a little sloth lover, was walking? Well, I was coming from that way, you know what I'm saying? And there's a bush. Let me show you right now. You see this bush right? Oh, yeah. Whoops. Okay. So that's the street I was walking on. That bush right there, I stopped there after I seen the feds fly past me with their lights on. And if you can see where there's a truck coming. It just stopped still. That truck that's moving, if you see the yellow, those bags, okay, that's where the cop was. But across the street, okay? Just there.